Did you meet Dad?
I used to buy this special movie magazine, and at the end of the magazine there would be like pen pals.
Yeah.
And I had many of them, like 3 or 4. And then I enjoy when I come back from work. There's a letter waiting for me.
Yeah.
And that's how we connected.
And then you
Went to 7-Eleven every day.
You went to 7-Eleven? What, to get a hot dog or?
Yeah, I had a drink
And then you got married?
and then we got married.
You got married and then you chose to come to Canada.
Yes, he chose. No, he wanted to go to Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yeah.
I was almost Swiss.
He wanted to go to Switzerland, but then his friend in Montreal wrote a letter to him to come over.
And then I was born in Montreal.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, it was cold there.
Yes, it's really cold.
Yeah, but do you like Canada?
I like Canada. I love Canada.
Yeah,
I love Canada.
We love Canada in this household.
Yeah.
You always say good things about Canada.
Yeah. They gave me everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing up in Toronto, internet cafe culture was massive. Every internet cafe had the same 2 posters on the windows. One for Counter-Strike and one for StarCraft.
1.6, baby, 1.6. Yeah,
it feels like it was always like present.
After school, you'd go home, get a toonie from your parents, buy an hour at Cybernet, and run offline games at 1.3. Literally the best days of our lives.
He wasn't the best gamer. We kicked his ass a lot.
Yeah.
Like there were a few games where he was Third Strike untouchable. I could not touch you in Third Strike. But for the most part, like Dota, you were probably bottom half.
I used to tell my mom that I had to print out my homework because I didn't have a computer until I was 12.
Because I remember you would play a bunch of stuff that we wouldn't at the internet cafe. Like you were huge into StarCraft. None of us ever played StarCraft.
Yeah,
right?
it was StarCraft.
Yeah.
I only played that like by myself.
I remember we used to share a story about how you had to break your StarCraft CD because you were just playing way too much.
Yeah, we're all gaming addicts at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It was probably single-handedly the reason I didn't graduate.
In high school, I was a total degenerate. Failed half my classes, went to a bottom 4% high school in Toronto, stayed 2 extra years, and then I flunked out again.
When do we meet each other?
High school,
High school, yeah.
we were in McDonald's.
Yeah, we were smoking cigarettes outside McDonald's. And I remember like the first year I got there, the math teacher on the 3rd floor got chased around the top floor with a machete.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was like my introduction. You know, it was like the classic. You pick a beef in the middle of the school day, then you go out to the alleyway, and then there would just be an enormous fight. It is what it is. Like when you grow up in that environment, you got to basically pick. You want to be a nerd and get picked on, or do you want to like survive? So that's when I put on the 2XLTs.
Shout out to